What's going on, world? You got another episode of Miseducated Opinion. You got your boy TJ here.
Brother X.
What's happening with you, bro?
Hey man.
Now I know y'all seen that the goofy stuff that I had for the tag or whatever. So which one you want to start off with? You want to talk about first, or you just want to get into those two
We
situations
can talk
there?
about the house, what was his name again? Oh, I had it right here. We can talk about the guy with the I forgot. I think his name is like Councilman Bryant. What's his name?
Yeah, that sound. That sound.
Yeah, Tommy Bryant, a city council member in Alabama.
All right. So for y'all that don't know, they had a town hall meeting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And him and the mayor don't get along. They established that before he even got into the riffle of the comment he made. So the mayor started bringing up his wife post or whatever stuff his wife was posting on Facebook. It was saying that he getting rid of all the people that's a part of the state, but part of the city to hire black people that's probably not as qualified as the white people he letting go. So the council member was like, "Hey man, quit talking about my wife, leave my wife out, this blah blah, this and the third." Somehow they got on the word. They said, "Let's the N word." He's like, "Well, let's talk about the N word or whatever." Then he said, "Is there a house nigga in here?" And the mayor said, "Yeah, you." And then he had some female to stand up, but apparently the mayor had already said this, and he was saying this to expose the mayor. But after the fact, he was saying he wouldn't apologize. Like, yeah, I said it, but he wasn't saying. He was saying NW. He wasn't even saying N word. He was saying NW. So, what is your opinion? Your feeling on this man, this white man asking, "Is there a house nigga in here today?"
I'm not gonna lie. When I first kind of heard it, I kind of laughed a little bit because the fact that he stood up and it's like he's like, "Hey, is there a house?" It's like it's not funny, but it's like the way he said it was kind of funny. Like
he stood
I was
on
just like, "Wow, this nigga just." I don't know, man. And them white people down there in the South in Alabama, man, they be different, bro. That's them old white people. Them niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna be all right, even if he do get he lose his job. I mean, he got friends in high places, so it's not like he gonna really. I mean, so what? You don't tell how long he been serving on that as a council member, you know? So, I mean, I didn't know the whole background story. I just knew that I saw when they posted it up on Twitter and stuff, and kind of like it kind of got to the part where like he was saying, well, he got up and say, "Is there a house nigga?" and stuff, and yo, I don't know. I don't know.
My thing was, I was like, "Yo, y'all hired this. I mean, y'all elected this dude though. It ain't like he got a promotion to get this job or he filled out the application. This was y'all elected or whatever." And another thing, but I didn't see any I didn't see any black men amongst the city people are part of the city. I seen like some white dudes. I seen some white females and a couple black females. But and I get the people that was on the board that didn't knock his ass out. But I was like, if it was a black man that would have got up there and knocked that white dude the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Because like we know racism exists. We all know it, but to see it in your face like that is like, yo, and he didn't care. Yeah. He stood on it. I give him credit. He stood on it.
Like they asked him about was he racist. And he said he was like that. It depends on how you define racist.
Right.
I was like, hell no.
Because from the part I caught on, he was talking about the transgender people or whatever. And he was like, you know, when I served in the, I think he was talking about served in Vietnam or whatever. He's like, I wasn't fighting for like black people, white people. I was fighting for Americans or whatever. So that's what he's saying. He like, I want to make sure I say it almost right what he said. He said, I can deal with a certain individual that's a part of the community, but it doesn't mean I support the community or whatever. And then it just spiraled on from there or whatever. So he don't like gay people. Apparently he don't like black people.
He probably don't like gay people. He probably don't like Jews. He probably don't like black people. He probably don't like any immigrant.
He like
He's
when he was
probably one
giving
of them
us a
old white
dialogue.
people who they only fuck with white people. Like none of them,
right.
Nobody that had to assimilate. You have to be European, Anglo-Saxon,
right. And I think that he caught up in the whirlwind of how times are today. So it's like, yo, I gotta accept y'all, but hey, you ain't me. And he was like, well, it ain't that I don't like the mail. We just disagree on everything or whatever. Like now, your wife pretty much put it out there because with this whole social media stuff, most time, if you the way I see it, if you're in a position of in the public eye, and your spouse, if they send up here posting stuff on social media, 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, is that bedroom talk you doing with her, that pillow talk. So she's expressing stuff because you know what I'm saying. Y'all might agree on the same stuff, and she's expressing stuff that you feel, but you can't say. So it's like I can say it. What you got, the little hookah thing now, bro? You Kwame, bro?
Got a little pen. Got a little pen.
Okay, all right, Kwame.
You said what?
I said, all right, Kwame. You know, Kwame Brown be doing that shit or whatever. He got the little hookah thing or whatever, I think.
You ain't even smoking on no hookah. That shit was what, 2000? What?
I don't know. He might not. I think that's what he got. I don't know.
Shit.
I ain't never messed with it, bro.
It's cool.
I understand. Leave life to the fullest. But yeah, I mean, with this white dude, it's like he's so bold with it. I think, and he knows. Like, I look at it like, okay, like the whole thing with Joe Biden. Joe Biden had a whole history with comments he made about black people before he ran for president, and then the comment he made on the Breakfast Club when he was like, "You're not black if you don't vote for me or whatever," and black people still voted for that guy. So I'm wondering with this dude here, could he be, when it's time to be reelected, could he kind of track that stuff and get put back in a position of power? You get what I'm saying? Like, would black people still support this man, saying that he made this statement?
We don't know if black people. I mean, we don't know if they necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know the population of that city anyway, but they have a black mayor. They hired a black mayor. I mean, they elected a black mayor, so it got to be some black people in there.
It has that population of population of 50% black.
I mean, that pretty much sums it up. So the other 50%, it might be scattered amount with him. I don't think the other 50% probably white, but yeah, I agree with you, Solomon, when he's talking about he think he like when white folks are honest with they shit. Yeah, because it put it out there. You know what it is. You know what you're dealing with. Instead of them folks that you don't know that's racist and stuff like this, but they doing stuff behind closed doors or making moves to suppress you, and you don't know it, but you thinking it's a cool white dude. So he put it out there. So I mean, it's just interesting. It's funny. Like, you hear him say it, and I think he thought he was doing some boss shit though. That would make it so funny. He like, you said it. So because really he was saying this what the mayor said. So I'm wondering, like, what setting were they in for the mayor to make this statement in front of a white person? You get what I'm saying? Like, you might have black people say nigga this and nigga that. All
right, so explain the back, because like I said, I only know about the clip.
The mayor, the female that when he said, would she stand up? That was a female that the mayor called a house nigga.
Okay.
So he was saying that the mayor said this. So it wasn't like he was actually asking, is there a house nigga in here? He was saying, this how your mayor talk.
Okay, so the white dude was saying that he heard the mayor say that?
Yes. The mayor called another black female that's a part of the city a house nigga.
Okay.
But he said it in a month of setting where everybody heard it.
Yeah.
So when they brought up the word, the N-word, he's like, okay, let's talk about the N-word. Then he said, this is when he stood up. Is there a house nigga in here today? And then the mayor said, yeah, you. And then so I don't know how it got to the female. He's like, could she stand up? Because that's who the mayor called a house nigga. So he was really repeating what the mayor said.
Oh, so he was kind of trying to expose the mayor?
He was trying to expose the mayor. But it's protocol to that, bro. You just can't do that, though.
But
he could have said, the mayor said, but I think he could have said it like this.
The mayor is black or white?
Black. It's a black mayor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
he heard the black dude say that, so he thought it was cool. let me go ahead and say
he
that.
thought he was doing some ball shit. Like this how y'all mayor talk.
So was he talking? So was the mayor talking when it first happened? That the mayor was talking to that same lady, and that's why he said that, or was he kind of?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was at that day, but it was a time where all them was together, and the mayor called the female a house nigga. So when the people of the city came in, he was trying to expose the mayor, and I think the way he could have did it, because somehow they said the N word. He said, "Let's talk about the N word." He could have said, your mayor called somebody a house N word or whatever, and that way he could have put it out there without actually saying it. But to stand up and be bold enough to say, "Is there a house nigga in here?" That's where it got goofy at.
It's the way he said it too. He was like, "Hey,
yeah,
get his attention." Hey,
but you know that's how house nigga. but we know that's how the public will play it with the social media stuff. They're just gonna show that part right there. But it's a whole other. It's a lot of stuff that led up to that. But still, to be bold enough to say that though, it lets me know you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, especially him being a white dude saying that. Especially if a black dude saying it different.
I think some females started crying. I'm not sure. I think some female, one of the females up there started crying or whatever.
Yeah, they said one female left. I think one female left. I think
that's the female he was talking about though. I think that's the female he was talking about. But because even when you notice when he said, "Let's talk about the N-word," the black lady that was sitting next to him, and he said, when he stood up and said, "There's a house nigga in here," she said, "Okay, okay," because I think everybody up there knew what he was talking about. But the way we saw it was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, definitely, Christian. The way it rolled off his tongue is like he used that word. He's an old white man. You know he don't say it. You know he don't. In Alabama, a small town in Alabama, you know he don't say it. And but my thing is, okay, like we hear black people say, "Oh, that's a coon, that's a house nigga," and stuff like this here. Now that's how we talk. Whether it's proper protocol to talk like that or not, I think we all got enough decor to say we don't talk like this in front of white people, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, what do you like telling another white dude that's a house nigga over there? What are you gaining from that? You get it? Like, what are you gaining from telling another white person?
Let him know what kind of dude he dealing with. He might have let him know, like, hey, I'm pretty sure.
Christian says she don't condone violence, but he might should got popped in his mouth. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think nobody up there should have popped him in the mouth for the simple fact that they all knew the inside of this was because they got a position to hold too. But I think somebody out there, like if you was out there, if you was amongst the city people that came to the town hall meeting and you heard you don't know what's going on, and you see this white dude stand up talking about, "Is there a house nigga in here today?" Like, how do you react to that?
I was gonna see what they gonna react to that. Like, how do you like? What do you like? I don't. The fact that he was able to still be in that position, like, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I would react to that. Nigga just it's so used and I think my eyes would
have probably got big, like, oh shit.
Like, I probably did that too, like, oh shit, like what they gonna do, like, you know what I'm saying, like what they gonna say, like how are they gonna play this? But
right,
you know, like I say, again, is the story is, I mean, he got it. He overheard the mayor saying it. I mean, I just think it was it just didn't make any sense for him to say it.
He did it like no matter what way, you said, like Christian said, the way it rolled off his tongue. Like I'm agreeing with like Christian say, the way it rolled off his tongue was like, yo, bro, like you said better than we said. And he didn't say house. Now I didn't listen for the ER at the end though. I thought he said house nigga. I didn't listen for the ER.
No, he said house. He said house. Did he say house nigga?
Yeah, I think he said nigga, not nigger.
I could believe that he overheard that, which he probably said that to himself. But I could believe that he heard that shit. And he just exposed and trying to put it out. I think was he trying to say, was she a house? But I don't say what was bad about being a house nigga though. I guess because you say you like
what's bad about being a house nigga.
Like, cause I'm just trying. I guess he was trying to say that you like like I'm trying to figure out the way
uppity black person. Oh, you saying but how the mayor said it?
No, I'm saying like how was he using it? Like, because he's calling him a house nigga. Was that a good, like, how was that a bad, like, I'm not trying to figure out like in the connotation that he was using it. Like, was he? Because I'm trying to think of a house nigga. Like, I guess because that's an uppity nigga.
You know,
I guess that's
when we
saying?
say house nigga, we say that's the bootlicker or whatever. You know, that's how we look at the house nigga. So that's what the male was calling.
That's what he was saying. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
so the male was saying it in a condescending way, but then the dude repeated it to put the male on blast because the male was talking about his wife. And he kept saying, leave my wife out of this. Leave my wife out of this. And I don't know who said the N-word. He said the N-word. Well, let's talk about the N-word. Then he stood up. Is there a house nigga here today? And then he said, that's what your mayor said. Now, then he asked the lady to stand up or whatever. Now he said, that's what your mayor called her. Then he asked her to stand up.
It just didn't make it. I get it. It doesn't make it. Just doesn't. It sounds bad coming from him. It's just because of you white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It's not going to every way you play it. It just even if you was trying to prove like it just, and then you go act like she gonna stand up and say yes, I'm the house nigga. I was the house nigga that he was referring to.
Right, but let's say though, when she started crying, maybe what up, Trey? When she started crying, maybe it already heard her that the mayor said this, but now that he put it on blast where everybody see it. You get what I'm saying? So that made it real goofy.
Yeah, that nigga. I mean, yo, how many times niggas in call? Hey, white people. I mean, you gotta think about these white people in these positions, like in a higher positions. They not like. There's too many things they could like. They go. How many times have you heard of it slipped up and said nigga or make some kind of racial epithet or like said something, some kind of slur, and then what they do, they probably hide their face for a while or something, and they just do stuff in the background. So,
Christian said, "How many have white friends that we're allowed to use the N-word with no repercussions?" I ain't never allowed no white person to say that around me or whatever.
No,
I don't know how that works.
I got a story about that, man. So this guy I coach with, I coach sports or whatever. We had just won a championship, and he was crying, a white dude crying. I said, man, what's wrong with you? He said, nigga, we just won the championship. But at the time, I didn't even hear him. I didn't even know he said that. Then he called me later on that day and said, hey, man, I just wanted to apologize to you. I didn't mean no disrespect by it. But when I'm around like some of my other friends, they allow me to use that word. And I was like, what you talking about? He said, you didn't hear what I said to you? I was like, nah, bro. Like, I just know you said we won a championship. He said, nah, right. I said the word, then we won the championship. So, I mean, me and dude, we still cool to today or whatever, but it did. I don't know how to, I don't know. It was uncomfortable because I felt bad because I ain't check him, when it first happened, but I really didn't know that it, even took place.
Yeah, I remember when I told you about the story about my client. You remember when I told you about my client that said nigga around me though? Y'all remember that? And then when he came in and he said it again, I was like, wait, what? So I had to wait. I wait till he got outside because I understand he's still a man. So I feel like if you check another man in front of another man, don't be surprised about the response you get from that. But if you pull a man to the side and put him in his place or whatever, it's a different type of understanding then. Like, bro, I'm just letting you know this is why I stand with it. So and then I told him, he was sitting up here sending me all these little text messages and all this. So like, man, I apologize, I guess, because he's a white dude from New York or whatever. He said, I get that's how y'all taking this out. It wasn't nothing to talk about after I told him how I feel about it, but I told you the next time he came to the shop, he brought his black wife and her little girl up there, like, look, I'm one of y'all or whatever. So, and it's funny though, like he had moved to Chicago, but he back here now. So I cut his son his son hair a couple times, but that's the only time I've been in a situation where a white dude said nigga around me. Well, it was like what Dante said he ain't got no more white friend.
I've been in situations like that. Sometimes small situations, and it was kind of crazy because I was just kind of seeing how, me, I'm observing and stuff, and I like sometimes I be kind of like trying to study, and I done been in situations where white people be nigga, and sometimes they feel you got some that feel like fuck it, y'all say it. What's the difference? You got some who young kids, like the young white kids who like listen to if they listen to nothing but rap, they're going to know nigga. Like you cannot listen to rap without hearing the word nigga. So especially these young white kids who are immersed in these hip hop culture, who like to watch that stuff or who hang around a lot of black kids, like you're going to hear nigga. Then I heard kids who fucking on some like niggas be listening to like rock and roll and dress skateboarders and shit. They use the nigga. Then I go see motherfucking Mexicans. They authentic. They use a nigga, and I'm like, bro, nigga, it's just not even this. It's like I see so many different people using nigga because I'm so used to only using white people,
especially on social media. Yeah. When you have white folks fight me, nigga this and nigga that. I'm like,
I was
it ain't no. It's like just a whole bunch of white people around.
It just make me look at it differently, man. And then, like I said, I asked this one white dude, does he say nigga when he in the car listen to his music? He, at first he didn't want to say.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do.
Bro, just tell. Sure they do.
I think they should have. I'm pretty sure they do, but I think they should have enough sense. Like, okay, I'm gonna say it over here, but I ain't gonna say it over there. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they say like they listen to rap music. And
I posed the question. Y'all, you and this white dude, y'all friends, y'all go to this concert, right? Or whatever rapper y'all like. And he just uses niggas. Matter of fact, nigga in the chorus, nigga all in the song, right? Now he paid the same money you pay. You know he a fan. You a fan. You know he's going along. So if he's rapping along to nigga, will you be offended? If he says
yes,
I don't know.
Yes, because listen, you remember when Kendra brought that white girl up on stage. And she was rapping. He said, and she was rapping song, and she said, "Nigga." He took the mic like, "No, we're not gonna do that." She's like, oh, "I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry."
That was his fault. You're not. Come on, bro. You gonna give him?
I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I see if it was the first that didn't have nigga in it.
Right, but he did check it though.
Why would you check it when you did that? Like you shouldn't have checked it. You shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, he put her in an awkward position. I feel like he put her in an awkward position, but I think she should. But I still think she should have known. I'm gonna skip over that word.
Why he didn't pick a black person though? Why he didn't pick a black fan?
I don't know. Because we know most of these people
never had no problem.
These
superstars come up there and rap your stuff, and she says "nigga" and you want to check it, bro? No.
I mean, truthfully, I ain't saying there was no black people there, but mostly white people go to these concerts anyway.
Exactly.
But he got black fans.
That's what I was gonna say.
He could have found somebody black there.
And then what if like the first 5 rows with nothing but white people? Is he supposed to go to the 20th row? Hey, bring me that black girl right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, I'm pretty sure with some black people. Yeah, and white people like go to these concerts, but or just not do that at all. Like you kind of set her up, and she's in a song. She's up there with Kendrick Lamar. She's rapping along. She's caught up. She's not thinking about, hey, nigga, right now he's a fan. She's a fan. She's a fan right now.
I said when she's with her friends, that's exactly how she talks.
I mean, right.
And I get it. And then we also know that, like I say, we seen it on social media. That's how white people talk. We get that. And listen, I know they use it, but I think you should have enough common sense not to say it around me.
But
I also wonder, if you got a white friend and you don't care if a white friend say nigga, but they don't know, how does that first nigga go? You know what I'm saying? How's that first nigga slide? You know, like, oh, okay, he cool with me saying nigga. I can say nigga this and nigga that. So that's why we wonder, like, how does the first nigga go by?
Did you see the video of? I don't know if you see. I saw the audio. The audio of the lady. I guess she went to the store, but she had mixed kids, and it was a black dude at the counter, and he wouldn't let her do something, but she called him a bitch ass nigga. Now she has mixed kids and she a white woman. And she called this black dude a bitch ass nigga. Well, they say like, yo, man, she said again, no, he's acting like a bitch ass nigga. Hey, she got mixed kids.
Christian said, if you was dating a white girl, would you allow her to call? Would you allow her to say nigga?
I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
It depends on the situation. Yes or no question, bro. Depends on the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I've let a white girl call me an N-word during sex. I don't say N-word, nigga during sex.
I was just about to say, why you fucking her? I was just about to say that, bro. Why you fucking her? Yeah, get this pussy, nigga.
What did she say? Like during sex, like, hey, nigga, there's some good sex. Like, what did she say?
I said, she said, you know, fuck me, nigga.
Hold on, what?
She's like, it sounds kind of weird coming out of my mouth now. But she just say some shit like fuck me, nigga, or you know.
Hold on, did she say I bred hell no. I know she said ER. She said fuck me, nigger.
I mean, hey, I be fucking. ERA. Shit, you know, ER on it. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's not like, but it wasn't like.
Which y'all was role playing, bro. Y'all had like some slavery, you know, slave master and slaves type going on.
Hey, listen.
Hey, speaking on it, Christian
I
brought
would
up
never,
the.
listen, I would never take pictures like that. But
did y'all see the pictures? Did y'all see the pictures of the dude engaged to the white girl, and he was a slave, and she was like the white lady in the house or whatever, and like she was unbuckling his chains and all this type of stuff.
She set that man free. She set that man free.
In my personal opinion, I might make some people mad, but this is really how I feel. I feel like all interracial relationships, they all think about it in their head a little bit, like, damn, bro, this is some slave and slave master shit. Like, you have to think that, man. I don't see how you wouldn't.
Listen, man, I saw that. I mean, I don't know. I'm two ways. Listen, I feel like, either you love, you know, you can love who you love. You never know, because some dudes, they kind of be raised to like white girls. You know, you didn't see them dudes that you know, like, oh, yo, he gonna get a white girl, or he can do a white girl. Like, oh, that nigga might not can't be. I got people I know who are like, I think you might be better. I don't know.
Still, bro, the picture with the slave, as you the slave and she the mistress in the house. Come on, man, that's beyond cooning, bro. I don't know what. I don't even know. There's not even a word for that.
That brother's
happy. The word for that.
I ain't mad that he did it. I'm mad that he put it on tape.
Me too.
I'm mad that he did it. It's like what? I just want to know, like, who idea was it, first of all? And then the other person had to agree to it.
Probably his.
Let's record this. Somebody had to say, let's record this.
I think it was his.
Then you gotta think about the photographer, the one that took the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came up with the idea. The other person they had to tell that to the other person. And then the photographer said, you know, I'll be the one to take those pictures. Like, that shit is bad all the way across the board. Is bad all the way across the board.
I mean, is it though? Because I mean, yeah, you might have some people that's uncomfortable with it, but they say, hey, you might have some people that's all right, whatever. That's y'all. That's what y'all want to do, and y'all pay for it. I mean, it wasn't like it was no crazy shit. It was just the setting was a slavery setting, but it wasn't like nothing where she was whipping them or something. And I really believe that was his idea. I believe he was like, yo, you know how we gonna get them, get their attention? Let's do this. You know, the white girl, like, you sure? You know, I don't want to, you know, and like, baby, don't worry about it. You know, that's why I married you. You know, so, and I think, hey, man,
that shit
I would have kept that
for
the bedroom.
That shit weird, bro. That shit weird. That shit was weird. Also,
hey, listen, don't knock it till you try it.
Nah, bro. Nah. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm really not mad that he did it, man. I mean, I know that sounds bad, but I just don't think you got to put that. You don't take no pictures like that, though, man.
No, I feel you.
I mean, I wonder what his dad is saying. See, people like that, that's why I say he ain't got no daddy. He couldn't have had no daddy.
Is he? He looked biracial to me, so his daddy probably. I mean,
it doesn't matter, bro. That shit is inappropriate as hell.
It does matter. The minister made a good point right there. He don't even realize it. What if the dude is mixed and his daddy a white guy?
Still,
a black guy.
Like, I mean, bro, we know weird shit. We know weirdo shit when we see it, bro. That's like weird, the weirdest. Though, like, that's like one. Come on, bro.
Weird.
Come on, man. Why y'all don't see the problem with this? That shit is weird.
Like Trey said, I just don't feel like he should have put it online. But I have no problem with the picture, bro.
You shouldn't have took the picture at all. Like the photographer should have been like, you know what? The photographer should have been like, you know what? I'm uncomfortable taking this picture right here. I can't do this.
That was a white dude.
I can't do this. Yeah, I had to be.
Hey, listen. If the check, and listen, honestly, bro, I would take that. And like, nigga, if that's what the stupid shit that you want to do,
right? Dante said you standing cool to play.
It wasn't like he was no dark skinned black masculine brother. I was like,
man, see, I think we've all done shameful things behind closed doors that we wouldn't tell.
Salute Trey.
I mean,
I agree with it, but that shit there,
man,
like Trey said. I think we all done shame.
I know. I'm thinking of a couple of things. I done some terrible.
Yeah, things. Bro. Like, come on, bro. Out here wilding.
Bring it up. I never meant to it.
I mean, it's still a code to some shit.
DJ, let me find out you still having that 1997 type 6.
And I ain't gonna put it on camera though. Maybe
Okay, man. Hey, y'all don't see that wrong with it. That shit weird to me, bro. Hey,
what?
Hey, TJ.
Would I do that? No, I wouldn't do it. If that's a question, I wouldn't do it. But
TJ,
yeah.
See if your wife will let you get a pass to do that one time. She can take you a picture.
With some slave shit? No, fuck no. She'll be like, bro, that's weird. Trey, you better tell her, man. Sade would not go for that.
Yeah, I already
come on, that shit weird, bro.
That shit really not that weird though, bro.
Like, come on, man. Like the idea, like, you know what? You know, it'll be a dope ass engagement picture, baby. I want you to be setting me free as a slave.
Like, but how do you know that man's not happy? That man might be telling me something.
I get it, but still though, just to think like that though. What I'm saying is to think like that though. Like, where's your daddy at? Even the white daddy, like, hold on, no, fuck that, bro. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Man, what? I doubt that.
I mean, like I said, he shouldn't have did it on camera. Like, if that's what he wanted to do.
When is it appropriate to do it? When is it appropriate to do it, bro? Cause y'all saying like they shouldn't have showed the world. Y'all saying it's okay.
I didn't say. Did I say it was okay? I said I wouldn't do it. I ain't mad at him for doing it, but he should have did it on camera. I don't know. Like if he didn't take.
So I'm saying so.
Conversation right now.
Right, but he did take the picture though. So y'all saying it's okay as long as the world don't see it. So they can in their bedroom they can have some chains and whips and all this. And I ain't talking about on their dominatrix shit. We talking about slave master shit. It's okay to you.
In my opinion, yes, because it's still a man and a woman in my eyes. Honestly, you know, it's better than what goes on in some people's bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So we always talk about we won't be worried about what people doing in their bedroom, but we sitting here saying that he can't do this. I don't understand. You can't say.
I didn't say he couldn't do it. I'm saying that shit weird. That shit is weird. That's what I'm saying.
And that's my point. But I've done weird shit behind closed doors. Is what I'm saying.
But still to that level though, bro. That shit demeaning as a man.
Right. I've never done nothing like that. But I'm just saying.
But he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't think of being a black man like we think of being a black man. Maybe he just feels like, hey, one love. You know, if we stop hating the white man for what he did and start love. But then again, you don't know how this brother could have been raised. He could have been raised around white people. He could have been raised a certain way.
Why are y'all trying to find a reason to make this shit cool? That shit is weird. Just weirdo shit. This is not proper protocol.
I feel like stuff
y'all
like
lusting
that.
These white women got to stop, man. Y'all giving these white women a pass. Like what the fuck? Because it's some pussy, it's okay to do it. That's what y'all saying. Because it's some pussy right there, it's okay to do it.
I'm saying
it's both of y'all.
That's why I stand on. You should do it on camera, man.
Hey man, y'all got it, bro. I'm the weirdo here. I'm the one to see something wrong with it.
No, you're not the weirdo. You have your own opinion. You have the right to have your own opinion. In your opinion, you think it's weird.
In my opinion, about it.
Look, I wouldn't do it, but I ain't mad at him for doing it because, like I said, I done did weird stuff before too. I ain't did nothing like that, but I done definitely did some weird stuff. But ain't nobody seen it.
Hey. Pete, I want to give a public service announcement. The comments of these two coon ass niggas with this shit right here does not represent the show of a miseducated opinion. These niggas here, they let you know for some pussy, anything goes. Okay.
Hold on. You know what's Trey? You know what's funny? This nigga will say, fuck Jesus, fuck God, all this Obama gay, all this shit. But when we say one picture about this nigga talking about, I don't have nothing to do with nigga. You know, I don't want to. Come on, bro. Get out of here.
Those are facts.
Yes, it's fact. That shit is weird, bro. As a man, we should like it's still a code to certain shit. It's certain shit you might want to do, but as a man, you like I ain't doing that shit. You still draw the line somewhere.
Hey,
bro, draw the line somewhere.
Hey, look, the minister brought up Jesus. Real quick, I just want to say I'm starting to do a little research about the one they call Jesus, and I'm starting to think that he wasn't born in Jerusalem. If he was born, I think he was born.
Trey, I'm gonna tell you like this here, bro. I already know the path you're gonna end up at, bro. I get Trey by 4 or 5 years, he's gonna be one minute. I promise you. The lane that Trey, the stuff he into, I've been there. So I already know what Trey gonna end up at. I'm telling y'all ahead of time. Trey gonna have my standpoint in about 45 years because he stopped. Remember, first.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Listen. Let me tell you why. Because if y'all notice, as we've been doing this show, Trey starts saying, "I don't know if everything in the Bible true." You know what I'm saying? You finna start debunking shit in your own mind. You're gonna be one man. It's cool, bro. I'm welcome you over here, bro. It's comfortable over here, bro. It's comfortable over here. Come on.
It don't even seem like if you look back at history of African Americans, it don't seem like /Africans. It don't seem like we really picked up Christianity until we got to America and we adopted that as our religion because that was the only religion really allowed to practice it. Yeah, you had Catholics, but they didn't. It was all about Protestants. There was no big Islamic tradition, big Buddhist, all that stuff. You know, that the world was still like very much segregated. And if you look from Western Africa, where we quote unquote came from, it was either like some African spirituality or some or Islam. It wasn't Christian. I was more on the Eastern part of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have a history with God and Jesus. It seems like the history of God and Jesus definitely doesn't. It seemed like it didn't come Jerusalem. It didn't come westward. It went eastward, and it went to like Greece and Italy and Rome, Rome and time and Greece, all that. So I've been trying to look up our history with the Bible. Like, where is this? Like, where's this come from? Like, where do we pick this up from?
Get Dante started, man. Don't get Dante started. Listen, don't get Dante started, man.
I get him started. I'm just saying.
I just think that, in my opinion, from what I'm looking at, I think he was probably born in Egypt. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of the
Kemetic in a while. He's gonna go down the Kemetic. I'm telling you, look, Trey finna go down the Kemetic route, and then he's gonna come on over here. Go ahead, bro. Keep on, Trey. Keep on.
And I'm learning there's a difference between the Bible and history. I think some people look at the Bible and say it's a book of history. It's not a book of history. It's a book of religion. So, I'm trying to go by what is history telling us. That's all. I'm trying to see
even real. That's the thing, because I don't really see no.
I'm trying to find out. Honestly, I'm really trying to do some research on that.
Like, is he even a real person? Like, what is this? I won't be surprised, bro. When it comes to the civilization of man, I mean, so many different type of religions, so many different type of beliefs. Man wants something to believe in. You know what I'm saying? And the people that can't find nothing to believe in or something, they usually turn. I forgot the other one. Which God, like I forgot the atheist or something. They don't believe in like a God or nothing like that. So man, it's just I don't know, bro. It's one thing. It's like I just wish God or whatever just say, "Hey man, this is who I am. Come over here." You know what I'm saying? Just make it look easier and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know where you're trying to go. You don't know who to like, what to believe in. You don't know who trying to just get you. You know, who's just trying to scam you, man. It's like sometimes it can be scams because you got these people who say they're Christians, but they go certain this way. You know, the Klan was a quote unquote Christian or extremist Christians. You know, those Islamic terrorists, they're like extremist Islam. You know, Islam. So it's like they take it to so many different levels, and you look at the war of the world, and you see like Islam and Christian and all these fightings they did. It's just like it's like so. I won't, yeah, bro.
But hey, just for the record for TJ, I do believe that there is a God for sure. Like I'm not gonna stop praying and nothing like that because I don't think stuff.
Yeah, keep on a God, but you not stand. It's not the God no more. It's a God now. Okay, it's cool, bro.
There's always a God.
Trey. I mean, all I can say is Trey, enjoy the journey, my brother. Enjoy the journey. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? But I already see what's coming. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. I'm just waiting for Trey to come to the shop. So you know what, TJ? And I'm gonna let him tell y'all, but I see it coming. I see it. Enjoy the journey, my brother. Enjoy the journey.
Hey, bro, it's possible, bro. Hey, it's possible. It's definitely possible because a lot of people are definitely.
Thank you. I'm with Kristen Lee Wee.
Is she on her agency?
But so what? Wait. I was gonna get on the other subject, but since you just have a personal relationship with God, so what about? So is Jesus out the category now, bro?
Is Jesus out of the category? Jesus is.
He paused like Minister did when we asked about the white girl, y'all. He paused like Minister did with the white girl. Enjoy the journey, Trey. Enjoy the journey, my brother. It's fun. It's fun.
I already said I'm doing my research on the birth of Jesus, so I'm investigating this whole part. But like I said, God is definitely real to me.
So, are you still going to church? Okay. Like, are you still, or have you been?
Yeah, I mean, I still go to church and I listen to the pastor because I mean they do talk about good stuff. I mean, even if it's just on a morality standpoint.
Okay.
Ooh, he broke it down to just morality standpoint. All these are talking points when it starts, Trey. These are all the stuff.
No, Trey, do you still pay tithes?
I'm telling y'all, I know what it's been. I know what's finna happen, y'all.
I never been to church for free.
Yeah, I mean, I give what I want, but because I understand they got bills and stuff like that. But I don't say, well, I don't look at my check and say, what's 10%? Let me give this. I don't do that. Like if I got 20 in my pocket, I'll put 20 in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the church got a lot going on. If I see them feeding the community and things like that, you know.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't really say if you go to church, you ain't giving nothing. It's like, hey, bro. Yeah, that's how I know you ain't really invested.
But I look at it like that. Well, like when you got a church doing like that, I think that's just being a good person. I don't bestow that on Christianity or nothing like that, or whatever belief system you. I think that's just being a good person.
Yeah,
because you might have a person that have no spiritual belief or whatever, but they still do stuff out of the kindness of their heart because it's just like they're giving back. So when I see stuff like that, I think that's dope though.
Yeah, I mean, because to like real talk, they stay in the streets like heavy. They be going to the mall, just they'll walk up to the counter, you know, paying for people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's dope, and that's something you don't have to do. You know, they do little stuff for the kids all the time. You know, so yeah.
Kristen said she just don't believe in all this power bestowed to man though. So how do y'all feel about that? Like through belief system, like but I forgot. All right, huh?
I agree.
No,
with
I'm saying because I'm asking. Like, I wonder if Kristen's saying this from her feminist standpoint, you know, but all this stuff given to men, or you just saying a person, not for real, or she just saying a person in general. You get what I'm saying? Because most of the time in the Bible, the Bible is male dominated, bro.
You say what?
I say the Bible is male dominated. So I wonder if that's what she's saying.
I don't think she's saying. She has to clarify, but I don't think that ain't what I got.
She just said a person in general. She said a person in general.
That's what I thought. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Godfather 3 real heavy, man. You know, and I don't know if y'all remember in Godfather 3, they had like the Pope, but not Pope, but you know, the motherfuckers in the robe, man. I don't know what they call, but you know, all them was dirty and junk, man. So I don't trust it. Yeah, Archbishop.
Hey man, I only fuck with them because they got the reputation of and they have proof that they mess around and molested and raped little boys, and I just don't, and nothing's never really happened to them, and I feel like, bro, if it's that serious, I don't understand why you just don't get married. Like you still can say have the whole wholesome to God, but you out here want to mess with little boys, like bro, and they never make a deal for that, and I can't rock with that.
I never understood the fascination of why they like little boys. Like I just don't get that part of it.
Yeah, like you did that or something like that. Shit is so predatory. Like that's pedophile. Like they have like they need that. I can't fuck with that Catholic stuff. Like and they haven't condemned it. It's just like it goes on because you know it happens.
But with that being said, and I agree with y'all. But we also got to look like the history of black churches. They got a history of stealing money from the community, in my opinion. Stealing money from the community.
I deal with stealing money from the community. You raping little boys. Let me finish.
Let me finish though. Like when we speak of bad churches, we always think of the pastor that's living his life lavish or whatever, while he got a goofy congregation in front of him. He fucking all the females. When we speak of bad churches, bad black churches, we automatically think of the pastor getting over on everybody.
Yeah, I mean, one is different than the other.
Yeah, bro. I don't think the churches have a history of molesting boys. Talking about you're holding yourself for God, and they're like molesting the boys. Like, come on, bro.
No, listen, I'm not disagreeing with y'all, but I'm saying if we gonna throw a punch, let's throw it all the way out. Like we got black churches out here, huh?
You're not staying on
I mean. Why? Because I'm talking about black church. I don't fuck with the shit. So what is it on Code for me about with it? I don't fuck with the shit.
Yeah, you gotta lie to me.
So
we can't even keep.
What you
talking about the black? We talking about black man when you do it right now. We talking about.
I want black people to come up out that broad state. I want black people to come about that brainwashing state. So I'm gonna call it out, bro.
Listen, the church has its usefulness in the community when it's used properly, and they're helping out.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying though.
I don't mind churches.
Like, listen, we know the Catholic Church get that weirdo perception of it, and it's a factual perception of it. So, but it is some Catholic church that ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when we think of Catholic church, we automatically go to the pedophile. So I'm saying with the black churches, let's call that bullshit out too. Call it all out, bro. Because I feel like people that go to church is brainwashed anyway. Wake the fuck up. Trey waking up now. He don't even know it though. That's all I'm saying. Like we're gonna play cards. Let's put the whole.
I don't know. We don't know if they.
You want to protect the black church though. Yeah, Chris said, "Don't let you tell me shit by staying on code." Yeah, because you sit up and tell me I'm off code, but you up here saying it's okay for the black dude to have the chains and all that shit. That's off code.
What am I supposed to say? He don't think of himself as black like I do. I would never allow myself to do that.
How you know? He might do. He might do.
Nah,
he might consider his.
I would never do that. If I ran him away from my mama for trying that shit, you think I'm finna let some white? No.
You just let. You said you let a white girl call you nigga doing sex, bro.
Bro, it's doing sex. Story 6.
So like, then she say, all right, and then bro, so then like, she might be like, hey, but listen, you know how you got people that do the handcuffs and all that shit. Just let them put you in handcuffs. And then she be like, yeah, nigga, I got you now. Yeah, nigga, you want this pussy, nigga? Well, I ain't gonna let you go. So is that still sex?
Well, I'm not really a handcuff dude, so that would be a hard.
That ain't what I asked you, bro.
I'm not into handcuffs, so I'm trying. But that's probably not.
But if that white girl, but listen, but y'all sit up here. Said it without saying it. He was doing that shit for the pussy. So you would do the shit for the pussy, bro. Y'all was validating why he was doing the shit. So not you, Trey. This ain't got to do Trey right now, Trey. Trey, this ain't got to do Trey. Let me get it, Trey. Let me get it.
I was gonna say something about the minister, and I think that he would do, in my opinion. I think he would. No. If you love this girl, like he finna marry this girl, he love her, and she said, you know what, babe. I just really want to do a slave picture with you. I would really appreciate you so much. And you can get all this, I don't know, crap.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. It's gonna be our little personal picture. It's gonna be our little personal picture.
I don't believe in I don't believe in really like loving a white girl, so it would never get that far. Like I don't believe in creating a family. I can say I love her. I could love her. I'm not gonna say that because I don't believe in creating a family and marrying like a white woman. I don't believe in that. I could love her, but I can't do that whole family marry you. I just don't believe in that.
Well, if you can say you can love her, then you might do some more stuff because that love it'll get to you sometimes, man.
I told you I'll do some stuff. I just can't. I won't make.
I know Hey, but hey Trey. The other thing we got a couple subjects or whatever. But did you hear about? Oh, I think it was in England. I might be saying the country wrong or whatever. But in England, they had this thing where they were trying to promote kids to read. So they had these people come dressed up in costumes or whatever. So this whole LGBTQ shit is getting pushed real hard. So this guy came in with the monkey outfit on. It was rainbow colored and it had a penis on it. In the library with the kids. Yes, it had a penis on it. I had the picture because like on the layout or whatever, the cover for the show, but I didn't put that part up there because I was like, that's too much or whatever. But yeah, it had a penis on it, bro. And then he come in the library. Yeah, let's read with a dick swinging. What is your opinion on that?
What, bro? I can't believe you just asked me that question. Like, what do you mean? What's my opinion on it? It's doing too much, man. I don't know. That's all I can think of. So, it's too much.
What I'm saying is, okay, so if you use at the library, like, okay, they doing this stuff to promote my kids to read, whatever. You got TJ or whatever, the TJ. Uh-huh. So you're in here, and you see all these other people come in here. You said, all right, okay, I see. He might not see before this dude coming here. You might be saying, okay, look, this the way I'm seeing this LGBTQ stuff in here, but it ain't too obvious to the point where you're questioning about it. So we're gonna sit here because they promote read. Then you see this dude in here prancing in with a dick on his costume. What would you do?
Huh? It's time to go. Like, hey, TJ, that's it.
Facts. So my first question is, who made the costume? My second question is, who picked the costume? My third question is, when the librarians, when they sit up here and see these people coming in here, why didn't they stop him? Because they said they did say the parents got upset. So the parents did stand their ground. But it was so many protocols before it got to that point. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what was this dude thinking when he was putting the costume on and he's like, oh, it got a dick on it. Yeah, they'll love this. Like,
how did it get to this point? Rainbow colored dick or something?
Huh?
Was it a rainbow colored dick?
No, it was like a rainbow
no. It was like it was just like a white dick, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I didn't look at it like that. I just said, okay, there's like when I was pulling up the pictures or whatever, and I seen the images, I was like, oh shit, that's actually. So I clicked on the one that didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? But it's out there.
He was trolling.
I just didn't want to put it on here so we don't get flagged or nothing like that.
He was trolling. That dude, of course, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but it seemed like they interviewed him and he probably had another outfit. And so when he got there, he decided to pull on that outfit. Come on. What would it be
that'll make sense. That'll make sense.
Like they was really upset. They stopped the show immediately. Like that person was trolling because like you gotta think about it, everybody clout chasing the internet. That's gonna kind of like you cause a little uproar and stuff like that.
Do you think he knew it was gonna get big like this though?
Yeah,
like that's something happening in a whole nother country.
No, what I learned about this LGBTQ stuff, they intentionally do things to go viral.
I don't think he was associated with LGBTQ.
I think
it's just something he was doing just to be doing. I don't think he was associated. It had nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just a crazy outfit. You got to. You said what?
How TJ presented it, I guess, make me feel like he did. Because you said it was LGBT. They ran it, right?
It was like not just him. The other people that came up and dressed in costume, it had that connotation of we pushing that type of stuff. But I think the parents didn't catch on to this dude came in. Like, what the fuck is this shit here? Like, you know how sometimes somebody, like you said, when the white dude said nigga, you didn't pay it no attention till he brought it to your attention or whatever. So all the other stuff, they might have like, wait, this is weird, but okay, I don't know what this is, but we cool. But then when that nigga came, it's like, whoa, I see what the fuck going on. You get
right, yeah.
So you get what I'm saying? So I don't
think I'm with you.
So, okay, next question about that is, okay, Tracy, you said you're going to get up and leave or whatever. So now you pissed off because your son see a dude with this dick and you walk past with this dude. And let's say the feathers kind of like just brush your shoulder, like, of the costume. And you feel it because you so enraged. You feel it. You feel the feather. He ain't bump you or you bumped him, but y'all shoulders kind of touch. What's the next reaction? Because you're enraged now because...
so my personality, I don't really get enraged. Like, if I'm enraged, it's bad. But I guess, all right, but if I'm taking what you're saying, if I'm enraged, and that I don't know, man, because I got my son with me, so I'm going to try not to act a fool in front of him. So I think I just probably would have still went to the car and just been mad.
Yeah, it's time to go. I definitely agree it's time to go, man. But I would be pissed off because, like, bro, you brought this shit around my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I'm already pissed off. So I feel like if the feathers would have touched me, man, I probably would have DDT'd his ass right there. Like, I ain't there, just put it straight DDT.
Okay,
I'm not gonna punch him or nothing. I'm gonna DDT him.
It was a arts group, and they had so I guess the dude had the costume. He had a monkey costume. And what he did was he wore it they used that costume at other events because they got them out there on the side with him and somebody like a strawberry, and they're out there dancing. So he wore that costume to a reading party.
So he wore his costume to another event for kids, or he just wore it somewhere else before?
He wore it before somewhere else because over here it says like, well, I kind of lost it, but he wore somewhere else because they was hired. There was a group. I guess it was a group. He was hired. It was hired.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was other people that came in with costumes or whatever.
Yeah.
And what community it was geared towards.
Maybe it was. I don't really say nothing.
I think they said it had the ass out. I think it said it had the ass out and all that too. But like before you get to the ass, you see the dick.
See, it says Mandingo Arts Group, the company hired by the library that provided the character. Also,
I don't like the name of the group. I don't like the name of the group, bro. I don't like the name of the group. Mandingo. What?
Yeah.
Oh, Mandingo. I thought it said Mandingo.
No, it's Mandingo. It said stating that while the monkey was previously well received at carnival events, it was entirely unsuitable for a children's event and should never have been used.
Let me ask. Kristen asked. She said, "Are we upset about the sexuality or the fact it was perceived to be homosexual?" I'm the fact I'm upset because you come out here with a dick, bro. It ain't. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care. It could have been a brown monkey, but it got a dick hanging out of it. Like what the hell, bro? Like
it could have been a big titty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the nipples cut out too. They had the nipples cut out too.
Yeah,
they had the nipples out too.
It's a sexuality part. It don't got nothing to do with it being homosexual for me in that
right.
situation.
But see, that's how I set it up, Christian. Like you see it going on, be like, okay, maybe I'm tripping or whatever. But when this dude come in here, that's what I said. When he came in there, that's what took it to a whole nother level. Like, bro, you got a dick out in front of my child. Like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I've been pissed off about.
Yeah.
So it ain't got nothing to do with the. Because with the whole this LGBTQ that community or whatever, the alphabet boys, that shit everywhere. So it ain't like you can't run from it with your kids. It's the fact that this dude came out here with a fucking dick, and then I thought the minister said it was called Mandingo. That pissed me off even more. But it's Mandingo.
Bro, I'm looking at the picture right now,
there.
Man. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that's doing too much.
No, hey, I think that the butt cheeks is out too, bro.
Yeah, I said the ass was out and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The nipples was out and all that. But like the first thing you're gonna see is this dick coming from a costume. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? You at the wrong event, ain't you, bro? The gay parade around the corner. You at the wrong event.
Did he know for kids?
What was it like? I mean, I don't know. I don't understand what was the miscommunication. I mean, it was just like once you heard the word, even if y'all did do that, once you heard the word like
library,
like kids and library, I think you should be like, okay. So I feel like
I'm just gonna put some face paint. I'm just gonna put some face paint on to come out here. Like, come on.
I mean, I don't get why they went through with that. Like, that's why I said, were they like trying to be funny? Like, were they doing that to? I just don't get it. But then again, like I said, they also had the picture of the
hold on.
I guess the transgender woman.
She said, if it wasn't no penis showing, would you? Chris said, if the penis wasn't, should be okay. I know about that too. But the first thing I saw was the dick, shawty.
No.
Like you go from the nipple to the ass, remember from the dick to the goddamn on. Then you see the nipples out, and then you walking past, and they're like, this got his ass out too. Like the first thing I see is that dick, shawty. So all of it's fucked up. All of it's fucked up all across the board.
But look,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the first thing you're gonna see.
I still got a problem with the ass out. If you had the same costume,
that's what I said. That's what I said.
I probably won't have no attitude. And
I still think where did you go get to get the costume with the nipples out? Like it's just wrong. It's wrong. Like let me get. You remember in Coming to America? You remember not coming in Trading Places or whatever. Those, those the type of monkey outfits you're supposed to have or whatever. It ain't supposed to be there with no sexual part of your body is showing. Just get some. It's fur all over. It's fur, like, bro, you doing too much, bro. You went over and beyond.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm looking at the suit, this was custom made, bro. Because everybody nipples ain't even gonna be like right there in the same spot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That was custom made.
Shawty said they probably changed it at home. He might yeah. So that's the part. Like, come on, man. I feel like he needed his ass kicked though. So like, if the fellas would have brushed me, I would have gave everybody what they wanted. Because the parents was upset, so they probably would have helped jump. We would have jumped this nigga. Like, TJ DDT, let's get his ass.
I don't see how you would have got close enough for them feathers to touch you, though. Why you walking so close?
You know how libraries are small, bro. Libraries are small. There's owls and there's books and there's tables, and he coming in. You picking your son up to go out. You know what I'm saying? And he like, what? And the feathers brush you. It's like, okay, this DDT nigga.
A better question would have been, what happens if he like turned to the side and that little fake dick hits in the arm or something? What you gonna do then?
Hey Trey.
Now we got to fight, bro. You would hit my arm, bro. Now we got to box.
I'm like, hey Trey, you have a collect call from TJ.
Oh man.
And all of them was like, man, the nigga had a dick out, Trey. We were like, what are you talking about? Man, the nigga had the dick out, Trey. The dick touched me. What are you talking about?
Oh man.
That's the part right there. Like, come on, man.
That was just poor taste, man. That was very distasteful from that dude, man. That's
facts. It was disrespectful.
That too.
It was very disrespectful. It served no purpose to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you're not winning what you're doing right here. You're not winning at all.
Other than to get attention, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the LGBT community they're gonna distance themselves from that situation because they don't want that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's like, I mean, because like I say, it ain't even a fact about them or whatever. That's just like a kid shouldn't be seeing nothing like that. And we know, like, if you watching the Nature Channel, that's different, bro. Then this ain't the Nature Channel. This is the fucking library, man.
Right. This is
like that thing on like come up here dressed like Elmo or Big Bird or some shit, man. You come up here with your dick out, bro. And like, what if the costume is like your dick supposed to go inside the cop? Like, you know what I'm saying? like you know, like your fingers go inside the, you know. So what did the dick go inside where the dick piece go? Like, bro, man. Are you trying to hide your hard-on dick in front of kids or whatever? Like, what are you doing, my nigga? What are you doing? I kind of
wish they had recorded like the parents' reaction when he first walked in. That would have been
said
good.
The parents. Well, you said recorded, but they did say the parents was upset. You know what I'm saying?
Did they stay?
Huh?
Did they stay?
I don't know. They just said the parents was upset. I don't know if they stayed or not.
Because a colorful monkey with his dick and ass out can't be reading to my son, or my daughter for that matter. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, parents were definitely highly upset about that. I mean, even the library was embarrassed. I don't think nobody respected that. I mean, you know, you think people know when to draw the line. You think people was like, okay, you know, when it comes to kids, you know, you try certain stuff, you just like, nah, we don't want the kids to see that or try to be involved with that, man.
Yeah, he like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What's wrong? What y'all upset about? As a parent storming out, what did I do? Dick just swinging everywhere. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
They got little baby. They got little baby like fake dicks for kids. For like, if you want, I guess if they want their child to identify as the other gender, like I guess a male gender, they got like a little baby cough dicks for them. I don't know why.
Even with that though, like we all agree that that's some weirdo shit. But the fact is, that's something that the parent is co-signing. No parent said, hey, I'm finna bring my child to this library. They finna have a good time, and they see a monkey with a dick out. I agree that shit is weird that you allow your child to identify as whatever sex they think they are or think they not, and you get a piece to a fake penis or vagina or whatever for them to put on so they can feel like that. But that's still a parent's decision. No parent in there decided to say, hey, I want my child to see a dick today. Come on, man.
That's definitely, like I said, I think that's more so. That's probably just them. I don't know what made them do that. I think that was just on some Lone Ranger, Lone Wolf type shit. Like we just gonna, because I mean, even the people that was with him, they was in the car with him. They saw him put. You know, nobody said nothing to him as far as the people that.
That's
was
true.
And so it's just like I feel like it was on maybe last day.
What if it was a situation where everybody just had their outfit in the bag, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't know. So then they go into the bathroom or in the back room to change or whatever. They like, so like, my nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody stopped. So they were all in on it. They knew they was at it.
They was all in on it. I agree.
So maybe they want to go out with a bang. Maybe they said, fuck it, it's our last day.
Yeah. Like he gotta hang that costume up. You gotta hang that costume up. Hey,
maybe in costume works with other places.
Huh?
You know, maybe they use it more. Never mind. I was gonna say
you said he had the costume, so he probably was like, "Hey man, I'm going to the little gay club or whatever. I'm going in there with this outfit on, or to a little drag queen shit." You know what I'm saying? That seems like something you went to a drag queen party or some shit like that or whatever. That ain't shit you bring around no fucking library. Like that shit just weird, bro. It's just weird. It's two weird things that happened today, bro. I mean, that we talking about today. Just two weird things that just didn't sit right in my soul. Disregarding my soul. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm trying to Google them pictures. What's the slave pictures? I don't even know what to type in, man.
I don't even know what to say. I guess you put couple engaged as slave master and slave. I guess I don't know, but when you seen the picture though, haven't you seen the picture, Minister?
Yeah, I seen it. I see. I'm on Twitter, bro.
And so Trey, you ain't seen the picture, so you don't even get it. Did
Oh, it wasn't that bad though. It wasn't like it's just also.
It was tasteless. It was very tasteless. It was very tasteless.
Hold on, is a dude kind of got like this? He look mixed though, bro.
That's why I said he looked mixed.
I ain't saying to make it right or anything like that, but
okay.
I don't think he's deeply rooted in black culture to understand that. Hey, bro, this ain't right. Now I see what Minister was saying. We don't know who raised this motherfucker, man.
But to say I'm gonna dress up as a slave, you know the significance of it though. You don't have to be deeply rooted to understand the significance of it.
Right. You know,
like a white person.
Like, go ahead.
But then, like, even if he is mixed, bro, you connected to it 50%. You connected to it 50%, bro.
But who raised him? That depends on what the minister saying. But who raised this dude? Because I don't think no black people raised him, man.
Like, for example, look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has a black father and a white mother. Patrick Mahomes he already looked racially ambiguous. Now Patrick Mahomes has a white wife, and he just recently had a child. Like, that his blackness is the more.
What? Okay, I get that. Okay, you chose a white woman. That is your right.
The parents didn't teach him how to raise him in that type of environment.
You are able to choose who you want to choose, but that right there is out of bounds. You can listen, bro. Patrick Mahomes
don't disagree with you with that.
Patrick Mahomes can have a white man right now. You can choose to be who you want to be with, but when you do some shit like that, bro, you need your ass beat. You need to get your ass beat. Him and the monkey dude need their ass beat together. The monkey dude might have been him.
The black dude pretended to be a slave for a white woman, or a black woman being a slave for a white man. Like, say that was a white man and it was a black woman.
It's equal. It's equal.
It is equal,
bro.
I agree.
It's equal. It's one is not better than the other. Both of them is wild and out of bounds, bro.
I'm trying to find out where do you find this tall ass grass from to take these slave pictures at, man? Like a cornfield.
Somewhere in the South. Somewhere in the South. Yeah, somewhere in the South.
Bro,
yeah.
No, real
talk. See what he on the ground. He had to put the handcuffs on
the ground right now, bro. This shit is shameful.
She got the key. She got the key. She got the key.
This shit, this shit is shameful.
I'm breaking you out of your slave mentality. That's what she said.
And then,
man, get the fuck out of
here. This is shameful. I didn't see the picture. I see it.
Thank you. Now you see it. It's like, come on, man. Yeah. Like, you got to know, even if you're not deeply rooted in it, you got to know, bro. Especially with the times we are in now. You can't run from the shit. You see
interracial dating is at an all-time high.
We're not talking about interracial dating, bro. I'm not talking about, I don't give a fuck who he could have had a white dude up here. It could have been a black man and a white dude. The shit is out of bounds, bro. You think I'm talking about interracial dating? I don't give a fuck who he with. That ain't got nothing to do with it, bro.
The thing is, what's the problem? Because he dressed up as I don't understand why.
Yes, that's the problem.
So what?
That's the problem. I don't give a fuck that he's marrying a white girl. We see that shit all the time, bro. You sit up here and talk about white girls, and you start salivating at the mouth or whatever. We know that shit happens. We know that shit happens. That's not the problem. We know black dudes date white women. We know white women date black dudes. We get that. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. The fact that you had the audacity to take that fucking picture. Those pictures.
Did you see? Look, do you see the caption that she wrote on her pictures, bro? Mm-hmm. It says 1,842 days has passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family. What the?
And the minister see nothing wrong with that. The minister think that's okay because she's a white girl. That's what he said. Because it just
bro, it's so many different millions of people that we live in. It's some of the shit that you just want to agree with niggas be doing. And that's something, yes, I would never do it. I would never hang out with nobody that does it. But he ain't the first nigga, and he ain't gonna be the last nigga that ever did that shit.
I'm pretty sure I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, bro. He is the first nigga to do it because I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life, bro.
Well, you might not put it out there like that, but that might not be the first time that you know what
it
I'm
is, bro. As far as we know, this the first time it ever happened, bro.
As
far as we know,
I
said far as we know.
Like that. That's probably one of the
I get what y'all said, but far as we know, the facts that we have, he's the first person to do it.
Right.
These are the facts that we have.
Yeah, facts that we have. I agree with that.
This is the first cornball to do this shit, and her family should have killed that nigga right there in that goddamn on field.
I mean, real talk, man.
That's how the whole Get Out shit started right there. That's how the Get Out is based on a true story. Apparently, it's based on a true story. Cause look at this nigga here.
Yeah, and this is a white photographer, bro. I don't think no black dude taking this picture and just continue to take it. It's simple. He's like, hey man, you can have your money back, bro. It ain't even this deep. It ain't that broke.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not even tripping that he married a white girl or whatever. I get it. Look, love is love. Love who you want to love. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like it could have been him and a white dude up there. It's just the fact that right, the imagery is out of bounds. So it ain't like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with interracial dating. Like I say, interracial dating ain't going nowhere. The homosexual community ain't going nowhere. But it's just certain shit you shouldn't be doing. Like everything, like what the little boy Nas is doing. Okay, you gay, my nigga, but the shit you doing is out of bounds, bro.
The BET stuff was way out of bounds. You like,
what I'm saying? It ain't the fact. It ain't the fact that he's gay. It's not even the fact that he's. Listen, it's not even the fact that he's gay. It's the shit he's doing. That's all I'm saying. That shit that goof ass nigga that did is out of bounds, bro. You're doing too much. You're trying too hard.
The one thing I don't like
the white girl, bro. Why you doing it?
The one thing I don't
for
like
her to write the captions up there, it made me think it was her idea. If it's her Facebook page or whatever, it was her idea. He is no longer a slave anymore. That was her idea. This pussy nigga agreed to it.
What?
That pussy nigga agreed to it. That was her idea. That beta male shit.
When you talk about Lil Nas X, I just hate how they always because I seen the reaction of the video. I didn't actually see the video. So, and I was like, that nigga be taking it. I feel like they sexually exploit that man.
Listen,
and
I got a client
to do that. Because it's like, why does this video like? I get he's a gay. I get he's a homosexual artist or whatever. But why do they always got to make it so sexual? Like, why he can't just be a homosexual artist?
That's
like, hey, I'm just gay, but I don't got to. Like all his videos is like so sexually, like it's so.
That's
sexual.
what I'm saying, bro.
This is like, damn.
Lil Nas X a young dude. He don't know that these motherfuckers playing him.
Like they playing him for real, bro. They be just having that nigga always doing some old like extra shit. Right. Like why the fuck he gotta like why? Listen, and it's like, what are you saying about like I feel like they're using that and they're exploiting and they're sending out the wrong message about that. It is, if you gonna be homosexual or gay, it is what it is. But like, stop trying to sexualize it. Now they sexualizing women and they sexualizing the homosexual young men and boys. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit gets spread. That's how out of wedlock pregnancy happened. All that shit just but it's just I was watching you brought it up and it just made me think about it. It's like, bro, they just exploiting the fuck out of that boy. And nobody's saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody's just like, instead of like, it's like
he know what he doing.
Criticize him, but it's like
I don't think he know
what he doing. I think he's doing for shock factor. He knows that doing stuff like it's irrelevant. Like I was about to tell you, like this Saturday, I had my Frankie Beverly and Maze playing or whatever. I had all three TVs on, but they was my shit was grooving. I had a client, him and the dad coming there, and the dad was like, "Bro, you ain't gonna believe this shit here." So the son say, "Lil Nas X." I say, "Bro, I don't even want to know, bro. I don't even want to know." So he like, no. So he pulled up the video. The nigga in jail, right? Then like, as soon as it starts, a nigga giving him I said, bro, cut shit out, bro. So I told him, like, you fucked up my whole vibe in the shop, bro. Like the nigga do it for shock value or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So but my point is what I'm trying to say. The same way that shit that Lil Nas X do, he do it for attention and the shit is distasteful. That's the same shit. I'm not letting that nigga off the hook in that field, bro. That shit was for attention and it was distasteful. And it was her idea because she said they say he ain't no slave no more. I wish a white bitch would tell me some shit like that, bro. Like, Trey, you have a collect call from TJ. Like, just certain things you don't do, man. It's like, what the fuck? Like, she making a mockery of our history.
Like that. Like, it's not like a white girl gonna ever say that to you. She know you're not like
that. She said it to him. What I'm
Because obviously, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, he's going for it. I really feel like it was more of his idea than her idea. I feel like that's some shit he said is okay.
Did you see the caption she put up? Trey, can you read the caption one more time, Trey? Can you read the caption one more time?
But I really feel like it was his idea.
Trey, can you read it? I want to for the listeners out there, bro. I want it for the listeners. I don't think they heard read it. Can you read it one more time, Trey?
Man, give me 5 minutes. I don't think go back to it, man. Because I done exit out of that joint. I can find
the point. Like it just certain things we don't do, bro. And I don't see how you not saying you saying it's okay, but you saying because it's just a picture. It's the point, bro. It's the imagery is getting off of there. Then what? I hate it for the children they have. I hate it for the children they have, bro. They children they have is gonna be against the black race, bro.
Hey, that
whole family is cursed. Huh?
What did I take? I got it. Yeah.
The point is that family is cursed. That nigga cursed. He should have died at the field. I wish death on that nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, man. Like, yeah, because you defending the shit and it's just pissing me off. Not you pissing me off.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, it's already out there.
Listen, I'm not saying you piss me off. Just the logic that you're bringing to make it make sense is pissing me off. It ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with you. And then when Trey talking about he ain't seen the picture, like the image is popping back up in my head, like what the fuck? Like where your daddy at, bro? It had to be somebody. Somebody had to be the voice of reason right there. Nobody was the voice of reason. Nobody.
Everybody have been saw people that the voice.
Even when they showed they found it, I'm pretty sure when they found it, like, hold on, no, that shit is out of bounds there. What the fuck are y'all doing? Where did they get the cuffs, the slave, the chains from? What store did they go to get the chains from, bro?
Props.
Where? I know. Okay, we get that in Hollywood. We know they got props in Hollywood, but did you go on Amazon and say slave chains? Like, where did they get the chains from? It's just a whole bunch of violation. It's a whole bunch of shit of violation right there, bro. There's so much violation in that one shit, bro. All over the place. Where you get the clothes from? Like, where? How do you know to look up this shit? How do you know where to go to find this type of shit from, bro?
Oh, easy. Just look up.
Now, what was that movie that what is it, Antebellum? That what's
Antebellum.
Yeah. Yes, like my nigga, that shit might be real, bro. That shit might be real.
Hey, I gotta pull it up. All right, okay. 1,842 for the listeners. Who, if you didn't hear this before, all right, here we go. 1,842 days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family.
So before he met her, he was a slave. Okay. That's all right, minister.
She freed
was a slave until he met her.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
From what? She freed him from what? Is it his slave mindset?
It could be a metaphor.
Nah, it was her idea. He should have choked her as soon as she came up with the idea. And I don't promote beating on no one, but that white girl need her ass beat. He should he should have choked her the second she came over. Like, what, bitch? Okay. I'm a cool down because the minister is he out of control today, y'all. The nigga's out of control.
I'm out of control.
You bring a white woman and the nigga can't. You bring a white woman and the nigga don't know how to act right. But we should protect the black sister and the black woman and all. But the white girl, she can be a nigga and goddamn gonna dress him up as a slave and because it's all out of it's all done out of for sex. But anyway, minister, you go ahead. You want to bring up the subject? I said when I asked you, did you want me to change the tag and all that? So I'll let you introduce it.
Okay. Well, I know y'all guys really follow the NFL and stuff, and I was just wanting to feel like, how do y'all feel, or y'all responses to the new thing? Oh damn, I had this shit pulled up and everything.
The COVID restrictions.
What's going on with the NFL? Let me see if I can read it right quick. It says the new rule makes being unvaccinated a competitive disadvantage this year. All part of the league's push to get players and staff inoculated ahead of the coming season. So they was basically saying they're not trying to reschedule the games like they did last year. They basically saying if they can't reschedule the games, you got to forfeit with no pay.
You're gonna forfeit as a loss. If your team, if your team has, I don't know what the percentage of people that could catch COVID, but if your team has 85% of the team, well, I mean, whatever it is, like pretty sure that it's not that high for us. I mean, like if your team can't play a game because so many people have caught COVID, they're not going to reschedule it. It's going to go as a loss for your team or whatever. So a lot of I ain't gonna say a lot of black players, a lot of athletes are saying like, we don't feel like it's fair. I'm not pro COVID or whatever. I mean, I'm not pro vaccination or whatever. So my personal choice shouldn't be put me in a position where it affects the team. So my personal opinion on it is they shit. Is they shit. If you don't like it,
how do you feel about the players who say they got a decision to make about whether they still want to play in the NFL?
That's what I'm saying. Is they shit. I remember like before I opened up my own shop or whatever, the shop I was at. You remember Leon's? You've been to Leon's before, right?
Yeah.
Leon's barbershop. Okay, so it was a lot of things that Leon did at his shop that a lot of people didn't agree with. And in my mind, I was already gonna open up my shop, and then like they would have the conversation like, "Man, we need to do this and we need to do that. He can't do it." I'm like, "It's his shit. He can do what the fuck he want to do." And I didn't never tell them to open up their shop. I said, "I'll tell y'all is figure out a plan and make it happen or whatever." It's their shit. They can do what the fuck they want to do. It's literally. I saw on the news today. I was watching the news this morning, and it's a restaurant somewhere downtown, never heard of before, or whatever. But the owner was saying like he got it now. If you're not vaccinated, you can't come into his restaurant because all his employees are vaccinated, and still some of them caught like a large amount of them caught COVID or whatever. So now he's saying if you're not vaccinated, you can't come in his restaurant. It's his shit. He can do what the fuck he want to do. So it ain't like I'm violating your right. It's they shit. It's they shit. If you want the millions or whatever.
Because this is the thing. At the end of the day, the NFL they're an employer. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with TJ on that one. I mean, you can disagree with your employer's rules and regulations, but it's up to you if you're going to continue to work there or not.
Facts.
So
I see you have an issue with it, Minister. So go ahead and put it out there.
I just had an issue with the brothers that spoke out against it and stuff. I just was like, I mean, what was y'all? You know, I don't necessarily. I think it's kind of. I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't feel like you should forfeit a 10. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these dudes, a lot of these celebrities, athletes, entertainers, they get COVID, but they don't have no symptoms. There's nothing to be wrong, but they got to take out 2 weeks because of the protocol. So it's just like, bro, if there's nothing happened to me, why does the team have to? Well, first of all, why does the team have to suffer? You know, I mean, you basically said, yo, you better keep yourself in a tight lid, and you can't. You know, they pretty much kind of like controlling you over some. It's just push to get vaccinated. I feel like it should be more of a personal issue, not a team issue. If I get caught, I should maybe suffer.
It still is a personal. It still is a personal choice. But they were saying like we not finna curve what we doing because you making a personal choice. You can do what the fuck you want to do. Is what they saying.
I think it's very unlikely that it's going to be an issue because first of all, on a football team, you got over 50 players. I think it's like 53 or something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So as long as you got at least 22, you good.
But they trying to stop that. They trying to stop that. They didn't even try to do that. They trying to say, no, that's it. Nobody's playing.
So you trying to say
they're not saying if one person can. No, they're not saying if one person. But I think it's like a certain amount of people. Like if more, I don't know what the number. Let's just say the number is 10 or whatever. Like let's say 10 players, but that's not just the football player. That's coaches and all this stuff here too. So it's more than just 52.
That's not fair.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, okay, let's say you got 5 coaches and 5 players. Like something's going on in your organization or whatever. You ain't finna play these dudes over here. So it could be 2 coaches and 8 players. Something going on over there where everybody catching COVID. You can't finna play this team over here.
Well, it's the player. It's the player that's unvaccinated. If they can't reschedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The unvaccinated players.
The player that's unvaccinated catch it.
Yeah, you know, that's what I think. Like the percentage they want is like 80% of the team got to have.
85.
85. They want the minimum to be 85%, but a lot of teams not meeting that protocol. So what they saying is we're not going to do that anymore. Like remember last year they was rescheduling games because like they'll cancel it, they'll postpone a game and play it later on, and it's like we're not get that over. So my thing is like, bro,
you might want to cancel.
He's cutting his camera off, but he's not cutting his mic off. It's like the goofiest shit ever. But I cut his mic off for him. It's like the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, my bad, yeah, I ain't realized.
Like the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I understand. It's like the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. He did it twice. And I'm like, okay. This nigga's so smart. This is the smartest nigga I've seen in my life. He took his shirt off to talk to his family and put his shirt back on for us. Okay, I get it, my nigga. There you go. Mute your microphone, brother. But my thing is, like, it's they shit. Listen, it's their shit, bro. That's why black people talking about building our own stuff like that. Like I told when I was at Leon's barbershop, there's a lot of stuff he did that I disagree with. But I was like, it's his shit. I chose to cut at Leon's shop or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I chose to cut here. So if I don't like it, do my own shit. So that's what I'm saying with them players there. It's the NFL, it's their shit. And they not saying you have to get vaccinated. They're saying if it get to a point where it's more than whatever the number is or whatever, we're not finna curve for y'all. It's just gonna go as a law. You ain't got to get vaccinated, but these are the consequences of not being vaccinated. It's just like right now, go ahead.
I said, then too, it's just hard rescheduling games. I mean, you got to move games around. You got to push stuff around.
I think they added the game too. They're not playing 16. They're playing 17 games now. So they added the game to the schedule.
It's just, I mean, I get it. The process is complicated, and football is too big of a industry for you to be losing money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, I still think it's. I don't like what we got with this whole vaccination, anti-vaccination type. You know what I mean?
But
I was reading. Go ahead.
I'm about to say I get where, as black people, we have our issues with being vaccinated. Whether it's fabricated, which we know it's not fabricated, whether we can say, hey, we time have evolved or whatever. Like I do understand that as black people, we have the right to be reserved of anything white people saying is good for you. Anything white people saying is good for you, we had the right. Like, I don't know, my guy. I don't know. Like America has a history of giving black people the shit end of the stick or whatever. But with that being said, it's there. You ain't got to get vaccinated, but this just comes with it. And I'm not even bringing up because a lot of people saying, "Oh, you making millions of dollars? What you worth?" Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with the money. It's a personal decision. I get it. If you can be pro vaccination or again. Go ahead.
Are you vaccinated, TJ?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
No, but
what about you, Minister? You vaccinated?
No. Come on, man. You gotta answer that.
All right, cool.
Are you?
What about you, Trey?
Nah, not me.
Yeah. And see, but I'm saying, like, remember Trey? We asked Trey when we had the subject about this. Trey said if his job said that he had to get vaccinated, he'll tell him religiously it's against my religion or whatever. I can't do it. So, but see, Trey figuring out, okay, it's y'all shit, but I know how to play the game too. So I wonder, you know what I'm saying? But if they say, Trey, okay, if you don't get vaccinated, you got to stay home or whatever. They still can tell Trey that shit. You're not gonna lose your job, but you can't be in here. You know what I'm saying? If you catch COVID or whatever, that's just the consequence that come with not being vaccinated. Though it's part of the game. Like they ain't gonna fire. They ain't gonna fire Trey because that'll be a hell of a lawsuit or whatever. You know. So I think if he says a religious reason why I can't get vaccinated.
But they try to use that? Like, I mean, I don't know, but you don't think they might try to do something to work around that loophole? Because I go like that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, listen, they 10 steps ahead of Trey with that shit there. Okay, that's cool, but you're gonna be at home, my brother. You're gonna be at home. We're gonna give you a quarter of your check until you get your religion shit together. They go like, oh, we saw you in the podcast. We know you're gonna follow TJ route. So you just keep on, brother. Keep on. When you get on TJ route, you come back and holler at us.
Like, man, they gonna come look at this right here, man. But
Now, okay, Trey. What if they do that though? Like, they're not gonna fire you, but they say, look, we're just gonna get 25% of your paycheck or 50% of your paycheck. How long before you say, you know what? Go ahead and put it in me. Give me the shot.
If I'm getting like, what would it? If I'm getting 50% of my paycheck, bruh, I don't gotta work up there. That's cool. I'll stay at the crib and try to find something else, honestly, and still collect that 50% paycheck that they giving me until they tell me to come back.
Now listen, that goes back to what I said at Leon's. It's they shit. You can do what you want to do. Figure out a plan and make it happen.
Right.
My thing was I'm gonna open up my own shop and I'm gonna run it how I want to run it. Okay, Minister, same situation. You at your job, but they give you 50% or 25% of your paycheck. What are you gonna do? They said we're not gonna fire you, but you're gonna sit your ass at home. You can't be up here. We all know what our income is or whatever, and our life has adjusted around our income. We ain't like you what you making now, and then I'm gonna go work at McDonald's. Nah, my nigga, that shit different. Now, you getting that McDonald's paycheck where you at now, but you sitting at home getting it. Are you gonna get the shot then, Minister?
I don't know. I mean, they kind of I get paid a little bit more. My lifestyle changed a little bit. I don't know. Nigga, what happened?
50%. You cut your check in half, bro. You cut your check in half.
Yeah, half my check. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Difference, bro. That's a big difference. $100.
I mean, I know people that got the shot.
$50 big difference, bro.
The first time they got their arm hurt, they got sick, but then they all right. I mean, I don't know if I still would take it, but I don't know if maybe it's not as bad. I don't know. I just don't want to take it now. I'll take it when it's like I got no other choice, and it's like fuck it.
But I'm putting you in position. I'm putting you in a position when you get. Say what?
Well, I gotta tell you.
If you would have said
0%,
then I'm gonna get it.
I still go to school and I get that little refund check, so I could be all right.
That's short lived though.
Listen. Even with your refund check, though, your day-to-day, I don't know if you get paid every 2 weeks, bro. But that the way you set your bills up is around your paycheck now. You know what I'm saying? Now you cut that in half. Some of them bills, you be like, shit. God damn. I don't know. For real, being honest, we all know what our income is or whatever. Our lifestyle is set up around the money we make.
I would do what Trey say. Like, I would just sit out there and find me something different. I don't want to be forced to get something. Like, I don't want to be forced to be vaccinated. Like, I feel like let some time pass. It's still like, has it been a year since the vaccination has been out? Like, it's probably been a year, right? It ain't been a year, has it?
No, it ain't been a year. It's coming up on a year. I think it's like it came out like November or something like that or whatever. October, November.
Yeah, coincidentally, after Trump Biden was declared president, it came out, which was odd. Like, the moment he became president, they had to. Yeah, that's crazy. So
what I'm saying is, like, I tell them NFL players, hey, y'all got enough pull to start a podcast. You know certain players on your team, they probably got a little reputation. You got a relationship with, like, hey, I'm starting this podcast. Help me get this type of money, this type of revenue, because I ain't fucking with that shit there. Like, man, you better goddamn gonna do some networking or whatever if you truly against it or whatever. I know what's his name for Arizona? DeAndre Hopkins, the one that said he said, like, I'm questioning my he was this is what I want to do or whatever. So DeAndre Hopkins is a big enough name where he can create his own platform or whatever to say I don't need the income is gonna be different, but I can survive off of this here. I can create my own form of revenue. You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm not knocking these players for saying that. Oh, that's fucked up that y'all doing it, but it's they shit, bro. It's they shit. How can you complain about another man handling this shit? That's just like if I come in your house, Minister, and you saying, look, when you come through my door, you can't wear your shoes in my house. You gotta take your shoes off or whatever. I can't get upset with you. It's your house. Either I'm gonna take the shoes off to be able to walk around your house, or goddamn it, I'm gonna say, nah, bro, I don't take my shoes off of no man. I'm gonna turn around and leave. It's your shit, bro. I'm gonna get mad about how you run your house.
I mean, the thing is, like our job, we supposed to wear a mask and stuff. But yet, every time I look around, you always get some email about somebody catching corona. It's like, well, what's the point of wearing the mask? Because people catching it anyway. It's not even helping. And I don't know if
but see, they might not be catching it at work. They might be catching it outside of work.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's just like, bro, you go outside, like, unless you just self-isolated and you just secluded from everything and everybody. Like, bro, you might be.
The possibilities are there.
These fast tests. I don't even believe these niggas got COVID. I really don't.
Hey, but you also got to think, though, like that new variant, what do you call it? The Delta variant or whatever?
Delta.
Yeah, so maybe because they saying that right there is like the complications behind that variant are so traumatic, or I don't know, but maybe that's why they're saying, hold up, that right there is a whole nother breed or whatever.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I feel there all of a sudden it's more. It's like they try to make you scared. They try to push vaccination on like everything you get. Like, oh, matter of fact, let me tell you, I was with this girl yesterday, right? And she said she was on probation, You say what?
White girl. What?
No, actually, it wasn't. It was a melanated queen. She was like, she was on probation. She said her probation or the prosecutor or whoever they offered her.
These are bad choices, brother. These are bad choices, man. These are bad choices. She on probation. Go ahead though.
No, listen. She said as part of her community service, they asked her if she has
Lord, did she do community service? This
and
is bad.
she said, "Listen, if you get vaccinated, we can reduce your time, or not, or we could use that as saying that you did community service." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I couldn't believe it. She's like, "Yeah, that's what they told. Several people they told that to." Like,
and I bet a bunch of people did it too. I bet a bunch of people did it. I bet a bunch of people did.
Can't afford to get off. Hey, you put them in a position like, well, shit, if I get vaccinated, I don't got to do 120 hours, or I don't got to do 260 hours. It's like,
hey, listen,
damn, they're really pushing that vaccination. Like, they're really pushing that shit.
Hey, listen, we got 12 minutes left in the show, but I want to bring in another segment. We still talking about the vaccination, but have y'all heard about the monkeypox?
No, what's that? I even had me Google.
Oh, monkeypox. I heard of that.
Yes, it's something that come from Africa. First of all, I don't like the name of it because it's called monkeypox. They come from Africa.
Allegedly.
Huh? But I mean,
allegedly
but there's allegedly. But the point is, they say it come from Africa, and it got the name monkeypox. First of all, I want to know the signs and say, hey, since it's from Africa, let's call it monkeypox or whatever. But what the fuck is it? I honestly don't know what it is or whatever. I don't know nothing. I think it's a case in Texas and a case of Georgia or whatever, a couple cases or whatever. I could be wrong about where is that and all type of stuff here, but then it goes on again. Like, this is some other goofy shit out here. Like, it's always something, bro. It's always something that's out here that, you know what I'm saying, that is hindering people. And of course, it's going to say that monkeypox is something that's affected the black community or the disenfranchised people. That's what they're going to say once the numbers pick up or whatever. So with that being said, what are y'all opinions? Like I said, I don't like the name of it, first of all. It could have been anything but the monkeypox. It could have been the Delta pox or whatever. God damn it. So why monkeypox from Africa?
Well, it's called monkeypox because it started with a group of monkeys that were having research done on them, and those monkeys were the first to have it. That's how it got the name monkeypox.
Wait, okay, so they were doing experiments on the monkeys, and then these monkeys get monkeypox. So it's something that was created in the lab, in my opinion.
Yes, that's what.
And they gave it to the monkeys, and they gave it to the monkeys, and to see how they reuld to it. So here we go with
somehow it got transmitted to humans.
A weapon of war. What they call them things?
You said somehow it got transmitted to humans?
No, you know what that is, bro. They researched it on the monkeys, see how the monkeys react to it, and they put it out here. It's population control.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Chemical warfare. That's what they call it. Chemical warfare. It's chemical warfare.
A lot of this stuff, that's what happens.
They telling China, oh, y'all want to create Corona? We got something for y'all. We got the monkeypox. What y'all want to do? We can do this shit all day long. What's up, nigga? Gang, nigga.
But just like Corona, it was some transmutation between animals, and it was something that the animals get. But yeah,
they said that was the same thing with HIV. They said that was the same thing with HIV. It was something that was in monkeys first or whatever. Somehow it got to humans or whatever. All this shit is chemical warfare, bro.
Yeah.
And we the test subjects.
Yeah. Because what the fuck is you doing? Like, what are you studying? Like, I mean, what are you studying where you're taking, like, the disease or something? It's like, what are they studying about these animals? And they taking these, like...
They were trying to create something to eliminate smallpox.
Okay. And created a whole nother monster.
It created a whole, basically, yes, exactly.
Oh, man.
It created monkeypox now. So it went from smallpox to monkeypox. What are they gonna do next? They're gonna find some pox to replace that pox. You know,
apparently so, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's really how it goes. Yeah, now they gotta try to find something to kill this monkeypox, and they could create something else. Like so,
because right now, it's not that many cases of it. Right now, it's not that many cases of it. But we all know it's gonna spread. This is what it does. We all know it's gonna spread.
We gotta stop white.
They isolating people and this, that. Go ahead.
I said we gotta stop white people from studying monkeys in Africa, because every time they go in there studying the monkeys, they got some new disease that comes out. Like, that shit is meant for animals. How the hell do we keep jumping to humans?
Hey,
what kind of studies are they doing?
There are hundreds of thousands of monkeys here in Atlanta that they get researched on all the time, every day.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Trey is a mass murderer. Trey is a mass murderer. That Trey's letting you know he's a mass murderer. I always mess with him about his career path.
I don't work with monkeys. I work with rats and mice. So I won't let it be on the record for this monkeypox conversation. I know
Trey is a mass murderer. Monkeys. He got connections. He let you know I got connections, nigga. You fuck with me, nigga, you gonna get monkeypox. Don't fuck with Trey.
Hey, you really
King Kong ain't got shit on Trey.
Yeah, I thought you knew that. Yeah.
What do you do? I never knew. What do you do?
I work in animal research.
I was like, I know you say you like live good and stuff. I'm like, what's this nigga doing? Like, he never said nothing. Okay.
Yeah, that's why Trey said like, you know, when I make jokes about that back when we first started doing the show, Trey like, you gonna pay my bills? Like, that's why
I never knew that.
Ever since Trey told me about this shit, I fuck with about this shit. That nigga murderer, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
He pulling eyeballs out the mice or whatever to see how they react with one eye.
Hold on, you talking about
Let me take your eyeball out, see how you react with one eye. Nigga, it hurts. That's how I'm gonna react.
You talking about rodents or you talking about snitches?
No, we're rodents. Like,
okay.
Real.
Hey, you don't know now. We don't know. We don't know. I've never been to Trey job now. Trey never said, hey, come on to my
job. Trey might work for the Stitch Hotline. Trey.
We got another one. Let's bring this nigga in here.
I was like, rats and mice.
But yeah, that's what Trey do. That's what. But I thought you heard me joke with him about what he do before. But yeah,
I probably did, but I didn't put it to two.
I know people. Like, I know people that work on monkeys. Come on, bro. They like sound like some inside goon shit. They work for the mafia.
No,
I know somebody.
I was making a point that it's not just in Africa. That's all.
Tell him about I don't know. I don't know if Trey said it on here or he said it at the barbershop. But the time with the dog, when they put the spine out the dog or whatever you said they did.
The dog was dead, bro.
Yeah, okay. The dog was alive. No, Trey is a murderer.
You out there doing animal abortions?
What, bro? What are we talking about, man?
But yeah, but my thing, okay, with the whole, like I said, I think it's a case in Georgia. I don't know where in Georgia. But I definitely know it's a case in Texas or whatever. So that's two different sides of the map or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Where this is spread. So all that space in between, you mean to tell me these are the only two cases that have been reported? Sometimes people get sick and they just ride the wave where they don't go to the hospital all the time or whatever, and they can be fucked up sick. So I'm telling y'all, it's gonna spread. It's just like when COVID first started, we was hearing about it, we wasn't about paying it no attention. So they started talking about, oh, it's over here in America big. Are we finna lock this shit down? So even like remember the Ebola, all this shit, bro, all this shit. Yeah. Monkeypox is the next thing. I still don't like the name of it. I don't care if they were testing on goddamn on 1 million monkeys. I don't like the name of it.
If it was on rats, it would have been rat pox. But it happened to be they would happen to be testing on monkeys. And monkeys was the first one.
He just let you know what's next after monkeypox. He just told you rat pox. You gotta watch this nigga,
write that down. At 7:55. Trey said, "Look out for rat pox."
This nigga's a goon, bro. You got to watch this nigga.
She's making me itch.
See what I'm saying? He got, hey, stay your ass over there, bro. Stay your ass over there. Keep your monkeypox over there.
Oh man,
that's right, Chris. I am the philosopher. I am TJ the philosopher. Yes, I have broke all this shit down. Trey's the murderer, and the minister have a fascination for white women that make them dress up as a slave or whatever. So hey, I get it. This is what we like. This is one show. Like we all have shows where we've always been since we've been doing this show. We all had shows where one of us came off as like, "What the fuck you talking about?" I have clearly been the voice of reason, of sanity in this episode here. I have been the one of discernment, of gracefulness. Before Trey was with the shit till he saw the pictures with the white dude or whatever. We all disagree with the monkey shit. Like that shit was weird as fuck. And now y'all realize that Trey is a mass murderer though. This nigga kill motherfuckers. And if you fuck with him, you're gonna get monkeypox.
Hey man.
Hey, but listen, we're gonna end the show. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get your last words off whatever before we get up out of here. You can start off, Minister.
My word, it ain't got nothing to do with this. I got something to do with the NBA. The NBA was by Giannis winning. It was a blow to the ADOS, FBA. They didn't want a actual black man and a mixed man who is biracial. Well, Devin Booker's biracial, who has the identity of a black man. They didn't want them to win, but they wanted Giannis to win an international star because they want to show black people. They want to basically show. They just trying to make connections with them and trying to sell the game international. So that was definitely a big blow to the FBA and ADOS. And I'm thinking about boycotting basketball, man, because I just think the black man should have won it. And I don't understand why y'all giving it to Giannis, nigga. Like, and then Jrue Holiday, he got a white wife, dark as he is. I'm like, I just saw the bullshit from a mile away. I knew they were.
What about Chris Middleton, though? What about Chris Middleton?
Is he because he got a girl?
He a sidekick.
I don't know, but yeah, okay.
He ain't got no girl. Then we don't know how he get down. He might. So I just think but
yes, the man that fuck white women, but okay.
Hey, he probably do. That's what I'm saying. They knew what was going on.
I'm just saying, brother. You fuck white women, and you tell me you ain't with create babies, but babies are born through sex. So keep on fucking white girls, bro. You're gonna end up having that white family talking about.
It's called pull out or plan B. Pull out is plan A, and then plan B.
What if she want to take the plan B? What if she don't want to take the plan B?
Oh, like what did Rick Ross say? All the drinks she ain't even know it. The plan B, all the drinks she ain't even know that bitch was all stirred up. Here you go.
The views and opinion of Brother X Minister. Well, go ahead, Trey.
No, that was it though.
Hey,
listen, if you want to kill it, though, get with Trey. Trey know how to get it done.
I got you. But I did a little reading on the smallpox situation. It's one case. Dude is from Texas, but he did fly into Atlanta. Just so y'all know.
Okay.
He flew into Atlanta and then left Atlanta, went to Dallas. So I'm trying to find out how you get it. I don't know if you touch them, but I mean, one good thing on the planes now, you got to have that mask on. So if it is like airborne or whatnot, you should be straight. But yeah, man.
But being in Atlanta, it ain't like we know how the whole thing with masks in Atlanta. That's not
right.
It's not so aside of that restaurant I spoke of, but go ahead, my bad.
You good. But yeah, man, y'all be safe out there. Use your hand sanitizer. Stay socially distanced, and only kick with your people you kick it with. That's it.
Look at this nigga go. You doing a PSA? Fucking
PSA announcement, man.
Hey man, it was a good show, man. It was a lot of jokes or whatever. So I appreciate y'all for watching the show. Once again, I have came out this episode unscathed. Maybe next episode I'll be the goofy or whatever. But this, I have came off unscathed. I'm just saying. I'm saying, bro. Like I really came off like a virgin amongst rapists or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Saying, like what?
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm the innocent one. I'm the innocent one, bro. I'm the innocent one. Maybe I fucked up with that comment. I almost came off unscathed. Well, look, man, it was cool, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.